Hello everybody, my name is Tomasz, and today we will be flying from Nantucket Memorial to Block Island State. Nice VFR flight. We have pretty heavy winds at Nantucket, and we also expect quite a crosswind when landing at Block Island State. Otherwise, the weather is perfectly clear. And I already did all the briefing on Discord with my colleagues from VATSTAR, so I won't be repeating that here. If you want to be part of these activities, feel free to join VATSTAR, which is one of the VATSIM ATOs, and you can learn with us. For now, I'll just prepare my navlog, fix it, and complete it, and then I'll go flying. And actually, before that, I will start my aircraft so I can already listen in to the guys if they are speaking on the ground frequency, so I can listen to them. So let's just quickly do that.
Clear prop.
Yeah, I'll just film myself completely. Like so. Okay, this one maybe won't start. It was broken last time. Let's see. I'll probably need to fix that one. I thought it's gonna start, but no. I will fix only this one because I'm still waiting to... No, it fixes the other one as well. I was waiting for that engine failure to happen at some point. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen now. Well. I'll leave it like this. Let's start that engine again. Okay, waiting for that ground frequency so I can tune it in. There it is. 132.5. And it's gonna be Unicom after that because there is nobody online otherwise. Yeah, just Nantucket ground. Okay, I'll go back to fixing this. I will just make notes of the points that I configured, so I can quickly distinguish them. Let's see, T62. Yeah, so that user fix is actually not there. So this is the first one, the second one is the island. Takernak. Then we have the Martyrs Vineyard, start of the island. Then Arches type lighthouse. Don't know how to call this. Appendix? Huh, maybe. And then we have Coast. And then we have Point Judith. And let's see. After Lighthouse, the lag should be at 12 miles, 10 miles. That's okay. I forgot this point here. So Coast and Point Judith go a little bit down, and there we have Refugee. That's gonna be alright like this. I can make sense of it. I'll just private message this controller because I have a question to
Nantucket
him.
Ground, good day, November 36 X-ray, is a type Beechcraft Bonanza at the FBO ramp, request taxi for VFR departure west.
November 36 X-ray, Nantucket Ground, welcome. Taxi runway Tree, taxi via Juliet, Echo, Charlie, hold short 24.
Taxi to runway 33 via Juliet, Echo, Charlie, hold short, runway 24, November 36 X-ray.
I'll bring up the chart as well. Verify my position, little nav map. I should be here by the fire station. Yeah. Okay. Next thing is the weather. It's pretty high altimeter setting. So let's set it up 3043. So 30.
Nantucket Ground, good afternoon. Twin Cessna, Oscar Yankee, Charlie Mike Oscar on the FBO ramp with taxi for west departure, VFR.
Oscar Yankee, Charlie, Mike Oscar, Nantucket Ground, welcome. Runway Tree, taxi via Charlie, hold short, runway 24. Advised of a aircraft coming on Echo currently.
Taxi to runway 33 via Charlie, hold short 24. Oscar Yankee, Charlie Mike Oscar.
November 36 X-ray, cross runway 24.
Cross runway 24, November 36 X-ray.
Nantucket Ground, good day. This is Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, Twin Cessna Slant Alpha by the fire station. taxi for VFR departure to the west. I have the weather.
Oscar Kilo Golf, Charlie Romeo, Nantucket Ground. Taxi via Charlie. Hold short 24.
Taxi via Charlie and hold short 24, Oscar Kilo Golf, Charlie Romeo.
Oscar Yankee, Charlie, Mike, Oscar, cross runway 24.
Cross runway 24. Oscar Yankee, Charlie, Oscar.
November 36 X-ray, tower service is offline, transfer to Unicom.
Over to Unicom, thanks for ATC, November 36 X-ray.
So we are taxiing Charlie here, and we should hold short.
Oscar Yankee, Charlie, Mike, Oscar, tower service is offline, transfer to Unicom, have a great flight.
Unicom, thank you. Oscar Yankee, Charlie, Oscar.
Okay, so
Oscar Kilo Golf, Charlie Romeo, cross runway 24, and switch over to Unicom. Have a great flight.
cross runway 24 and switching to Unicom. Thank you very much, Oscar Kilo Golf, Charlie Romeo.
Nantucket Ground, Baron Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, requesting taxi for VFR departure to the west.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, Nantucket Ground. Taxi via Bravo Echo Charlie. Sorry, runway 33.
Runway 33, taxi via Bravo Echo Charlie, Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray.
And hold short, runway 24.
Hold short, runway 24, Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray.
So, despite the fact that it says runway 12 on the charts, it's considered as taxiway Charlie. And you might have noticed I'm holding my yoke forward and to the right. That's to prevent my aircraft from toppling over, because there are very strong winds there. They're coming from the left. So this is to keep my tail down and my left wing down. And I'm switching to Unicom.
Nantucket traffic, Oscar Yankee, traffic. Mike Oscar is lining up on runway 33. Nantucket.
Should be doing the run up into the wind if possible, but I don't have anywhere to turn here. So I'll just do it here.
Nantucket traffic, November 36 X-ray, turning left crosswind, runway 33 Nantucket.
Nantucket traffic.
Acceptable
Oscar Yankee, Charlie Oscar is taking off from runway 33. After the takeoff, we'll turn
Check the
left.
feathering.
Nantucket.
Nantucket traffic, November 36 X-ray, left crosswind, runway 33, clear off the pattern, climbing 6,500, last call, Nantucket traffic.
Nantucket traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo lining up runway 33 behind departing traffic. Nantucket. So strobes coming on. Okay, he's going up. So right after the departure, when reaching 700 feet, I will turn left.
Nantucket traffic, Husky Yankee Charlie Mike Oscar is turning left crosswind, runway 33, Nantucket.
Alright, some final checks in here. Okay, until I come to Dakarnak, I don't need to do anything. Nantucket traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, taking off runway 33, left crosswind 45-degree departure, Nantucket. Okay, winds are slightly from the right, so I need to correct.
Nantucket traffic, Husky Yankee Charlie Mike Oscar is leaving the pattern southbound. Last call, Nantucket.
Okay, gear is going up. And this started doing it because of the gusts. I don't know how realistic is it.
Nantucket traffic, bearing Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, departing runway 33, left crosswind departure, Nantucket.
I don't think this is correct behavior. Nantucket traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, departing the pattern to the west. Final call, Nantucket. Okay. I don't think this is like a correct gust behavior, but this is crazy. So for noise abatement procedures, I'm actually going over the water. I will be flying parallel to the coast. Landing lights can go off. Fuel pumps off. I plan to climb to 4,500 today.
Nantucket traffic, November 145 Mike, entering runway 33 for takeoff, heading westbound for VFR, November 145 Mike.
You are speaking two at once.
Nantucket traffic, Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, departing the traffic pattern to the west, final call, Nantucket.
So in the climb, I try to keep my manifold pressure to 24.5 and lean the mixture appropriately. As promised, the skies are totally clear. And we're coming up on 4,500. So I'll straighten it out, let it accelerate and trim.
Nantucket traffic, November 145 Mike, departing westbound, final call.
And that island right there over my nose, that's my first point that I will start my timer when I'm at it, or next to it. That's a Takernak.
Man, it's gusty out here.
Sure is.
And after that, I will be flying heading of 321, so I can set it there. 321. Okay, let's see. Not there yet. I think we're close enough, so I'll just start my timer. There we go. And we'll fly 321. And the next point is actually this one here. So we should arrive there in... let me see, we should arrive there in 3.6 minutes. Just turn on the map for a brief moment to see if we really have those winds. Yeah, 37 knots wind. We are flying with wind correction angle of 11 degrees right now.
Also, of course, right today my air manager decides to not work, so I'm just flying without.
What doesn't work?
My air manager, it's like the software that can output like all the different screens on the multiple monitors, like my six-pack and radios and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't have that, so I'm just using a single monitor for the game.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they changed something in the MSFS, but lately when there are gusts, it behaves. I don't think it behaves very correctly. It just swings from side to side. I don't know. That doesn't feel correctly. Those gusts.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, so we're almost there.
I don't know, I felt like
3.6
my
minutes.
plane was steering all over the place and I had to correct it a lot, but now that I arrived at cruise altitude to 3,000 feet, it suddenly is a lot smoother.
Yeah, cruise is smooth. I think they overdid it with the, near ground wind effects. And maybe it's not about the wind effects, but it's about how the airplane behaves in it. I don't think that it would
possibly.
be like banking from left to right all the time, like 20 degrees left and bank 20 degrees right. I think it would just do a different stuff when encountering those gusts. But what do I know? I'm not a real life pilot. Okay, we are at the point.
Yeah, in 2 weeks' time, I have a friend visiting over that's a beginner real-life pilot, and it's like,
312.
yeah, go use my sim and see how it feels like.
312, and the heading should actually remain the same. 321. There we go. And my next fix is the start of that Long Island there, and I should arrive there in 6.3 minutes. But I'm flying slightly
Thomas,
faster.
are you synchronizing the propellers on your 310 somehow?
It doesn't have any synchronizers, so what I try to do is to actually use those two pointers or needles, you know, and synchronize it by that.
The RPM?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So this is a Martha's Vineyard Airport. I will definitely like to fly there on someday. But not today. Okay, we are flying VFR and in a group. So I'll just switch on the map to see if I can see them around.
Also, I now understood what your question was regarding using taxiway Charlie, because in the game itself it was still labeled as a runway.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, it said in the chart supplement that the runway was permanently closed, so I assumed it was closed for taxi as well.
Well, in the chart supplement, it actually speaks only that the runway was closed. It doesn't say if the taxiway was closed as well.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't sure. So yeah, the runway is closed, obviously for takeoff and landings. But can you taxi on it? It didn't really specify. So.
But the controller, you know, told us, so that was good. It was actually a nice insight, you know, into some practices. So you can see that we're flying very much like crabbing along. Very high wind correction angle due to those winds. If I was flying something smaller, like Cessna 172, the wind correction angle could easily be 20 or 25 degrees, which is a lot. Hey, you guys that are flying these Cessna 172s, I believe that your wind correction angles must be something around 20 or 25 degrees even. Is that correct? Because for me it's 10-11 degrees.
Now you're asking me something I don't no idea what to answer.
Have you generated to your navlog?
No.
Okay. So you're flying like just point to point without timing your legs and so on.
Yeah. I'm just I basically also created the route in the simulator itself as well. So I'm kinda low-key cheating because I see the waypoints right in front of my screen. But I'm still like just flying basically just by looking outside the window to the points on the ground.
Yep. But if you have the map, then you can see your crabbing. Okay, let's see. The next... Yeah, there should be a lighthouse someplace there, but of course I won't see that. So when I reach that spot, I will turn to heading 300. I already set that up.
Oddly enough, I'm not really.
Like with the map, do you mean the VFR map menu or the actual GPS on the plane?
I meant the GPS that would probably depict that you are crabbing. And Chris, do you have those winds in the sim?
What I have is north winds on the ground, and at 12,000 it's showing south winds.
Mm-hmm. Strange. Okay, I'm resetting my timer, so I will let it go to 6 minutes. Okay.
Well, yeah, we crosswind
Reset.
at 6,500. But no turbulence so far.
Yeah, I'm at 4,500 and I've got basically no wind.
Sorry, say again, please.
I'm at 4,500. Oh, if I have any sort of wind, it's out of the west.
The real world weather doesn't work in that case very accurately. I am at 4,500 and I have 37 knots wind from the north.
Yeah, me as well. Slightly less, but 33.
You should have an easy landing, Chris.
Yeah, if I have an alternate prepared if I can't land at Block Island.
Okay, so this appendix here is the
Should
point that
be
I'm
possible on paper, but I
aiming
don't know if
for
I can pull it
now.
off.
And it's just 4.4 minutes. Actually, this might not be the appendix. This might be the appendix. Let me consult the chart. Yeah, exactly. This is the appendix I'm heading for, even though it doesn't look like it. That seems rather close.
It's just for me, ground level winds are from the north, higher level winds are from the south, so right about here, no wind.
And
well, west wind.
That's one of the
That's
reasons
weird.
why it's very good to time your legs. As you can see, I thought... Let me bring it here. Oh. I thought that this little appendix was the one that I planned for. Where in fact it's this one. And when I'm close to it, I can see that I have only flown 2 minutes so far, and on my navlog it says that it should be 4.4 minutes. So by that, I positively identify that I'm not there yet, and that the appendix I'm looking for is actually this one. So that's another good example why to time your legs, even when flying very distinctive landmarks like we are flying today.
I think the winds slightly favor runway 28 for now at Block Island.
Well, but only like...
Slightly.
Yeah, what was
Probably
it?
not noticeable difference, just...
Yeah, the magnetic heading of that runway 10 is 98 or 99, something like that. And the winds are from 355. So that's like 100. Yeah, that's maybe like by 10 or 5 degrees or something like that. The headwind component will be like 1 knot only anyway.
Yeah.
So feel free to choose whatever you want.
Yeah, no practical difference. Pattern for runway 10 is easier to reach, I guess. No overflying the field or anything.
Yeah, and you don't need to backtrack afterwards.
Yeah.
Alright, so upon reaching this, I'm already over, and as you can see, the time is much better. And the next turn will be to 289er. Just prepare that, 289er. I will reset the timer at 4:30. I will make a note in my navlog. And I fly the next heading for 3.5 minutes. And it should take me... Let's try to identify this from the window. It should take me there. And it's Sakuest Point National Wildlife Refuge. There's the point that it should take me. In 3.5 minutes. We'll see. Let's just consult the map for fun to see where my friends are. Okay, one is into the sun. I cannot see them. Well, they are 5 miles out, so no wonder I cannot see them. Yeah, the aircraft is pretty stable. It's hands off right now. Just slight corrections. Anytime you touch aileron, you should touch rudder as well to keep even the very smallest turns coordinated. And after this flight is over, I might do one. Sky Park run out of Block Island, because that's where I ended last time. One minute to go. As you can see, it's just about right. Next point is on exactly the same heading, and it will be the Narragansett Pier, or north of it actually. Yeah, I'm above it, so it's 3:15. Reset the timer and make a note. And just so you have an idea, I'm making notes here, typing this is the actual time it took me, it's estimated and actual, so I can then compare. And next leg is the coast. Almost 3 minutes it should take me to fly there. And by coast I mean there, this coast. Then we will fly there, this is Point Judith. And there in the distance, this is Block Island, our today's destination. The ground speed from point Judith will be 199er, so 200 knots. And that means that if I want to descend by 500 feet per minute, it will take me 9 minutes to descend, or 7 minutes to the pattern altitude. And 7 minutes at 200 knots is roughly, if I were going 180, then it would be 3 miles in a minute. So 7 minutes, 3 miles in a minute, 7 minutes, that's 21 miles, and I'm already too late to start descending. No, 20 miles. No, I'm almost there. Yeah, so basically I will turn and start slowly descending. I can always descend faster if I wanted to. I will be turning afterwards to 221. Upon reaching that coast. Yeah, I believe I can start making the turn. And already can start descending, so bring back the power a little bit. And reset the timer at 3 minutes. So next check is this point Judith. And we should arrive there pretty quickly, just under 2 minutes. Let's see. Not there yet. I believe we're there, so I'll just reset the timer at 2 minutes and continue flying heading 216. And at this point we are 11 miles from, well, not really, we are like, in a while we will be 10 miles from the airport, so I'm gonna call just in a while.
Block Island traffic, November 36 X-ray is a type beach bonanza, 10 miles north, 4,200, descending 1,100, inbound for landing, 10, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Twin Cessna Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, 10 miles northeast at 2,600 feet, joining left downwind runway 10, Block Island. So there is an island. I will need to maneuver a little bit to the left, so I
Block
can
Island
join the...
traffic, November 36 X-ray, 8 miles north, making a right 360 for separation, Block Island.
Okay, I believe he's behind me somewhere there. Oh. He's higher than me. Can I see? Yeah, there he is. There.
I was thinking like, it's a race, who's gonna give it up?
Yeah, it looks like a race on the on the VATSTAR map.
Yeah, I always watching that as well.
Very nice move that he turns for separation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, if you notice that you're arriving around the same time, then that's the smart thing to do.
So the field is there.
Yeah.
So I will be down at the pattern altitude just in time. And I can start slowing up. Mixtures can go rich.
My plane feels
Landing
so
lights
slow
on.
compared to yours.
Fuel pumps on. And let's slow that up.
That 310 is real nice.
Next time I'll join the group in like like one of those jet planes, you know, like fuck, what's they called? Citation.
Yeah.
Block Island traffic, Baron Charlie Golf Lane Whiskey X-ray, 10 miles to the northeast, inbound for runway 10, Block Island.
Local in traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, joining left downwind runway 10 at 45, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, November 36 X-ray, 6 miles north, you'll enter a left downwind runway 10 at 45, Block Island.
So we have the winds from the north, so I need to fly a little bit there. Okay, the gusts are starting again. Let's drop the gear. I don't think this is correct, but I need to deal with that. Let's make it a little bit longer. Block Island traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo turning left base runway 10, and other pilots beware, it's pretty gusty over the land. Yeah, let's slow up and drop the second, no actually just one notch of flaps in these winds. Block Island traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo turning final runway 10 full stop, Block Island. Okay, let's see if I can line up.
Block Island traffic, November 36 X-ray, on the entry leg for a left downwind runway 10, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Baron Charlie Golf Lane Whiskey X-ray, 3 miles to the northeast, making a right 360 for spacing, Block Island.
Yeah, we definitely
Block Island traffic, November 36 X-ray, turning left downwind runway 10, Block Island.
Okay.
Block Island, Twin Cessna, Oscar Yankee Charlie Oscar is 10 miles north at 2,500.
So over and
Block
runway.
Island.
And I actually made a mistake. The parking is on the west side. So, but there is an exit at the end.
At the end of 1-0?
Affirm.
Because on the map it looked like that it had small like backtrack, like the last exit was somewhere off wooded.
Block Island traffic, November 36 X-ray, turning left base, runway 10, Block Island.
Yeah, it's not completely at the end. Block Island traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Charlie Romeo, runway 10 vacated, and beware those gusts, really nasty. Block Island. So landing lights off.
Block Island traffic, bearing Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, 3 miles to the northeast, joining left downwind, runway 10, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, November 36 X-ray on final, runway 10, full stop landing, Block Island.
Okay, let's park this and let's do a bonus. Let's see if we can.
One advantage for being a slow plane is that, you know, basically everyone is already gone by the time I arrive.
Let's watch them land. Okay, that was not bad. I overran the runway, he did not.
Block Island traffic, November 36 X-ray, left runway vacated at Alpha, Block Island.
Let's wait for others.
Block Island traffic, Husky Yankee Charlie Oscar is joining the left downwind for runway 10, Block Island.
So the aircraft that landed right now, you are successfully recorded.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I myself overran the runway, so I stopped like 20 feet behind
Block
the runway.
Island traffic, bearing Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, turning left base, runway 10, Block Island.
I should have probably went around, but I in the end managed to line up myself with the runway. But those gusts were really severe.
Just admitted you wanted to guarantee being on the ground first so you can record us all.
Yes. I sacrificed flight safety to have a recording.
For entertainment.
Yes.
Praise the cameraman.
I don't have a positive contact on Chris yet. Oh, it's pretty low. I see. Maybe. Okay, we have another arrival there.
Block Island traffic, Husky Yankee Charlie Oscar turning left base for runway 10, Block Island.
Very nice landing, Chris.
Block Island traffic, Baron Charlie Golf Lima X-ray, clear of runway 10, Block Island.
Okay, and we have another arrival.
Need more practice in the Baron.
Well, I saw you as 172. And you are actually logged in as Cessna 172 to VATSIM.
Oops.
Block Island traffic, Oscar Yankee Charlie Mike Oscar on final for runway 10, Block Island.
It's nice to fool my modal matching. But it was a very nice landing.
Block Island traffic, November 145 Mike, Skyhawk 10 miles north of Block Island, joining left-hand pattern, November 145 Mike.
Let's wait for this guy to land, and afterwards I will finish. The sun sets already, so I don't think I'll be doing another flight today. Turn that developer camera off.
Block Island traffic, Oscar Yankee Charlie Mike Oscar has left runway 10, Block Island.
Alright, that's it for today.
Well, I don't
It's
think
pretty
Chris
short
has landed
flight.
yet.
And until next time.
Yes, I have.
Oh, Nick, sorry, we